Good morning. This is Judge Elisa Bettis presiding over the 210 District Court Criminal Docket for January 11th, 2024. All matters being heard today are being heard in accordance with all orders and directives regarding remote proceedings. We are also streaming these matters live via YouTube for public viewing. Mr. Marufo, would you call our first case, please?
Yes, Judge. In cause number 2020-0D05444, State of Texas versus Alisa Casanova Mason. Announcement of counsel, please.
Chantal Ortega for the state. The state is ready.
Good morning, Your Honor. Victor Serrano on behalf of Ms. Mason, ready?
And Ms. Mason is
Your Honor. I'm sorry, Lorena Garcia, adult probation.
My apologies, Ms. Garcia, and Ms. Mason is appearing remotely. We are scheduled for a motion for early discharge. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yes, I did. I know I looked at the PSR on this one, so we don't have an extensive criminal history, unless Mr. Ortega, you're going to tell me something different. And I didn't see obviously any new offenses post probation, based on probation. Ms. Garcia, what can you tell me about Ms. Mason's performance on probation?
Your Honor, the only progress report we do have from Florida is from December 19th of 2023. She did complete her substance abuse assessment, anger management. She's reporting as instructed. The only thing is that they don't have proof of completion of community service. I believe she was ordered 300 hours of community service. Other than that, she's been doing fairly well. They did not indicate if they recommend or not an early discharge because of the lack of the community service hours, the proof of. I did run her criminal history report. There's no new arrest. The victims on this offense is it's a family, but it was like a stranger road rage issue. They're not registered to receive notifications of hearings or anything. Other than that, there's really have been no issues with Ms. Mason.
Okay. Ms. Ortega, do you have some input here?
No, Your Honor, I was going to indicate the same thing. I did run a new RAP. I don't see anything additional on here. And our last contact with the victim was when the defendant did plead. So at this time, the state does not oppose the motion.
Mr. Serrano, tell me a little bit. Do we know anything? Do we have anything independent from you all on the community service? Has any of that been done?
No, Your Honor. I have no information. Maybe Ms. Mason can let us know how many hours of.
It appears to be nodding. Let me, Ms. Mason, if you'll unmute, can you give me a little update on that?
Yes, Your Honor. I completed all of them. My last day that I completed, my last 3 hours was on December 31st.
Okay. So she would be very close to even at 297.
Tell me a little bit about your client, Mr. Serrano. What does she do?
Right now, Your Honor, my understanding is that she now lives in Florida and she's been living there. She is employed. She just wants to put this behind her and move on and basically go back to her life and hopefully never be back in any kind of legal problems again, Your Honor.
All right. I am inclined to grant the motion. So please, if you hadn't already sent over the order, please do so, Mr. Serrano, and we'll get that squared away. Ms. Mason, good luck to you, ma'am. I'm happy to hear that you've done well and not had any issues. So it's on that, and you're performing so well in probation that I'll go ahead and grant the early discharge.
Yes, Your Honor. I already emailed the order to Ms. Hernandez.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'll sign it.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be.
You may have a good day.
Likewise, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next.
The next one is right below it, Judge. Mr. Navarro, he's connecting, but he failed to connect, Judge.
Okay. Let me see. I'll give him a second. Let me see if I can see this case summary. Was he, is this, let me see, give me a second.
Yes, Your Honor, and I can briefly tell the court that this was Mr. Spencer's client.
I remember now. Thank you, Mr. Ortega, and I see
Your
Mr. Alarcon. So Mr. Navarro had gone to, had on the plea been referred to the DWI court did not qualify due to residency. Mr. Alarcon, I understand you participated in having him screened for treatment in Doña Ana. But I wanted to make sure that Mr. Navarro, you came back here because you did not qualify for the DWI. Does he need an
Judge.
interpreter?
Yes, Judge. That's why I have Mr. Frank here.
Get him started, please.
I apologize.
Let me ask you, Mr. Alarcon, while we're getting set up. When he was screened, I understand that the agreement was that when he pled that he go and participate in DWI court. But when he was screened, was there a need for him to have that type of specialized treatment?
Your Honor, according to Judge Anchondo, Judge Anchondo was the one that came up with this plan, Your Honor. I was just called into that meeting with his attorney, and he was the one that initiated.
Time out. Let me stop right there. I need to know if there has been an assessment, either if it was through CCR2 or independently through probation, that identifies a need for Mr. Navarro to be in specialized treatment.
Yes, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, there was two. Ms. Medina did one, and the Doña Ana County did another one, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Are we set up? No.
Sorry? Frank Gonzalez.
I apologize, Judge. I'm having trouble with the,
Interpreter function?
yes,
Are you the, I forget what it's called. Do you want to transfer me the host? And I can see if I can get it to work.
yes, Judge.
Okay, let's see. Did I start it?
Yes, Judge, you did.
Okay,
However, I'm not assigned as this.
Oh, I have to assign you. Okay, okay. What's your add interpreter? Okay, well, I've never done this before. Let's see, interpret. Do I need to add anyone else?
No, Judge, I think now that the interpreting function is enabled, I just need to be designated as the interpreter.
How do I
That's what
do?
that's what I was having problem with. I entered Frank Gonzalez. It doesn't give me a,
Should it just say interpreter?
his name should pop up, Judge. And it doesn't, on mine, it didn't pop up.
Oh,
It should
okay.
automatically do it.